Hey guys, it's Purple Shirts and Sophie here.
We've just landed in Nelson and we've driven to the Abel Tasman Park. We're going to the Anchorage hut today. We'll take our time going if need be.
See you there.
Hi guys, today we're walking to Bark Bay.
Alright, we're on day 3 and today we're walking to Awaroa hut. Hey guys, we've arrived in Awaroa. What do you think of it?
It's pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we just do?
Cross this damn tidal crossing.
Crossed up to, how deep was it?
Up to my butt.
How wet are your legs
my
right
butt.
now?
Pretty wet, pretty numb, and my feet are so sore from stepping on shells for days.
5:50 in the morning, just to cross this damn estuary so that it wasn't too deep and we can make it across the Awaroa Inlet.
Hi.
That's how excited you are to see me.
Yes.
Sophie has activated race mode. We just saw a whole bunch of people behind us who are going to the same hut as us. And the second Sophie hears about that, she's off, sprinting down the track. Because the first night we were here, we were one of the last people to the hut, and we had to sleep in different bunk rooms, which was silly. Hey, Soph?
Yeah, traumatic.
Yeah, it was difficult. So, tonight we're going to make sure we get there on time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we made it. What do we do now?
Eat. On the last day we're going to Wainui Bay. Made it to the end.
Oh, yeah. So, Sophie, this was your first proper multi-day hiking, tramping, trekking experience.
Yeah.
And it was a great walk in New Zealand. So how did you find it overall?
I found it was really, really awesome. It's really great if you haven't really done proper camping, hiking, multi-day hiking. Yeah. The trail itself was really well maintained. It wasn't too hard, so you're actually able to enjoy the scenery around you. You know, you're able to smell the flowers. Yeah, I'd really highly recommend it. Yeah.
What was your favourite part of the Abel Tasman?
Ooh. My favourite part of the Abel Tasman was probably when we were in Awaroa. Really beautiful sort of inlet once it becomes high tide.
Yeah.
Yeah, really beautiful. And around there there's also a cafe, so it's like a beacon of hope when you see a sign for a cafe after hiking for like 3 days and you haven't had a warm meal or a proper meal in ages. Yeah. That was my favourite parts. What about yours?
Some of the beaches that we swim at.
Yeah.
The good ones that I'd recommend swimming at are Anchorage, but it's cold.
Really cold.
And that's the beach at the first hut if you're coming from south to north. You can also do the track from north to south. The other good beaches are up on the northern end, I would say. A bit less busy. It feels a bit more like a proper beach experience. You don't hear as many boats and water taxis and tourists with little backpacks and things like that disrupting your nice time on the beach. So I'd recommend Goat Bay and Mutton Cove.
So nice. We even saw an eagle ray at Goat Bay. So that just shows you how untouched and how nice the water is.
Yeah. Just this big eagle ray swimming through the water right where Sophie with swimming.
Yeah, I panicked. I didn't want to be like Steve Irwin.
It's a little bit scary, but they're beautiful creatures.
Yeah.
And we also saw seals on the trip.
At Separation Point.
At Separation Point. That was another highlight of mine. I definitely recommend taking the time to do that little side trek to Separation Point. It's an extra
2 hours?
2 to 3 hours return, depending on how long you want to stay and watch the seals. But definitely worth doing. Do's and don'ts? What are some do's?
Wear lots of sunscreen and reapply all the time. It gets really hot and sunny, especially during summer.
Yeah.
Invest in a good pair of long johns and socks if you don't want to wear insect repellent at night. That way you can cover up your legs and your feet, which the sandflies would get at, most definitely. Bring something warm and nice to drink, whether it be tea bags, Milo, hot chocolate. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, you mentioned the Awaroa Lodge. I reckon that's a do.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a point in the track where you see a sign for Awaroa Lodge. I would definitely go take that extra side route because it's actually faster than the main track to get to the hut. So even if you're not going to stop for very long at the cafe, go that way and then you can walk around the Awaroa Inlet to the hut, which is actually the fastest route there.
Bring a rain jacket. It rained when we were there, even though it was summer, but you have to be prepared in the New Zealand weather, climate. Anything can change.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring togs. Oh, what do they call them overseas? Swimmers. Trunks.
Bathing
Swimmers.
suits. Bathing suits.
We call them togs. Bring clothes that you can swim in because you'll probably want to stop and swim at like all of the beaches along the way.
Oh, you'd want to also book your huts way in advance.
That's right. If you're not planning to stay in tents the whole time, you do need to book within the first few days of the hut tickets becoming available online, which was back in about, I feel like it was July. July of the year before the season that you're going to go in. If it's peak season you're going in.
If you're doing the tidal crossing for Awaroa Inlet, don't go barefoot. My feet were so sore from crossing barefoot because there's just shells underneath. So I'd actually just wear a good pair of woolly socks with your tramping shoes and just do it with your tramping shoes on. At least the wool socks will keep your feet warm afterwards. My feet were just cold and numb and felt like they were on pins and needles for ages after. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Don't forget to bring earplugs because there'll be people snoring nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't leave it too late to start your walk, otherwise you're going to get to your hut late and then you won't be able to pick a bunk, especially if you're going with somebody else. You won't be able to pick a room with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about it. But stay tuned for our South Island blog. After we finish the Abel Tasman, we go from Nelson to Christchurch on our South Island road trip.
Yeah.
Bye!